exciting day. I am officially ripping the engine out of my chaser, and I've been waiting to do this for the last 2 years. I'm planning to rip it out and do an NA+T build and turbo the thing, because the NA is just doesn't do it justice. It needs a turbo on it, you know what I mean? So the plan is to get everything disconnected today and like free of the engine bay. And then tonight I gotta pick up a crane from a mate, and then I'm gonna be ripping it out tomorrow and chucking it on the stand and taking the rest of the engine apart. So yeah, pretty exciting weekend. This is also the first YouTube video I've ever posted. I post a few things on TikTok and Instagram, but like I just wanted to start a channel to get more in depth with my build. I'm driving down to my workshop now, pretty much just gonna start disconnecting everything and ripping the engine out. Workshop right next to my workshop, and they work on like JDM cars and stuff. I need to go be their friend, hey. So we're here. I'm gonna be taking the hood off first and draining all the fluids, and then pretty much start disconnecting the whole engine bay from there. Start. I spilled all my coolant everywhere. Good job, yeah. I got some water. I'm going to attempt to try wash it down the drain, but we'll see. So I've decided to disconnect the wiring harness from the ECU and pull it out instead of disconnecting everything from the engine, and it makes it a lot easier. Well, hopefully, we'll see. The lighting is pretty shit, but you can see I've just pulled it out from underneath here and then ran it back up through under there. I've drained the radiator. Oh, there's a mess everywhere. I'm just gonna drain the oil now, and then I'm gonna drain the transmission. This is all the stuff we got out today. I mean, it's not much, but the majority of it is done. I'm gonna go home and sleep, and then tomorrow I'm gonna unbolt all the transmission side of things, get the crane in, and we'll lift this engine out. So we're back, day 2, had a nap, had some coffee. I've got the crane in the boot. My sister's gonna come and meet me, help me like guide it out of the car. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it just comes out in one piece and I don't break anything else. So we're back. I forgot to film, but I just spent the last hour trying to fucking rip this cat out. I don't know why it took so long, but that was an absolute pain in the ass. The rest is disconnected now. I'm just gonna take a few more earth straps off, and then it's pretty much done. I'm gonna attempt to try leave the power steering and the AC compressor attached and lift it up. But these 2Js have this massive stud on the side that's like holding it all in, and I don't have the right size like socket for it. It's like an E10 or something like that. So hopefully I can lift it up and then just slide it off and then just let it hang in the bay. But yeah, I don't really want to degas that. So I'm gonna try and leave it on But we'll see how it goes. I'm looking at this engine bay and I'm like, holy fuck. I hope I remember where like all these plugs go and shit, because there's like 100 of them. We'll be right. So it was pretty hard to film under here, but I disconnected the tri-shifter, disconnected the drive shaft, the cross member, and then at the front of the transmission, I disconnected the slave cylinder and some wiring. Couple of months until I put this engine back together, and I know I'm gonna forget where everything went by then. So I've labeled all these bolts, put them in bags, and then labeled all the parts. With these towels, I've like written little notes on here of like what these parts need to be done and what needs to be changed, like gaskets and stuff. So the engine bay is empty. It's pretty fucking disgusting down there because I spilled a bit of fucking oil everywhere. But we got the engine out and we got the transmission out. And nothing broke, honestly, except a hose back here that I had to cut because I couldn't get it out. But apart from that, we did pretty good. In the next video, I'm going to be tearing this engine down to its bare block, seeing what parts we can reuse and what stuff we need to repair and fix and stuff. And then we're going to be doing a full NAT build on this engine. Building this entire motor using Golby's parts. We've got forged pistons and rods coming, fuel setup, like everything, turbo setup, turbo kit. But yeah, these guys just have a lot of high quality parts and they are just, love them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more of the Chaser build and the 2J build, please subscribe and like. It really helps my channel grow and allows me to produce more content for you guys. I'll eventually also be turboing the Skyline and turning it into a cool drift car. So if that's the stuff you're interested in, tag along because it's only going to get better from here and only cooler shit's going to happen. Bye!